back.
Speaking of my parents, have you ever walked in on your parents having sex?
Me? Yes, I have.
Really?
Yes.
All right, go.
Well, it's not an attractive story. Or
like
paints them in a good light. Or
which time do you want me to say?
one time,
My
when
13th, 15th, or 17th birthday.
I got in. I went in. Oh, they were separated. It must have been like 11 or 12, and we went to like some hotel
To celebrate the ending of the First World War. I'm sorry.
That's because I'm old.
Yeah, it's
I want to
just an old
explain
joke.
it to everybody out there who didn't get it. It's because I'm old.
Jason's 44. I'm 21.
Yeah,
I can.
I liked it better when you were 20.
I liked it better when I was 22.
Yeah, it sounded better.
Yeah, it's not as funny now, huh?
No, it's not as funny.
I'm almost catching up to you.
I know.
Soon I'm going to be just as old as you.
No, I walked in. Oh, anyways, yeah, they were in a hotel, and they had already been separated, but for whatever reason, they came back to try to be together one more time or something. And then
they were divorced.
Well, they weren't divorced yet, but they had been separated for a while. But I don't know. The three of us were somewhere.
And they like try to kind of rekindle the family and do a family vacation?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
It was always bad. When my parents got divorced, I was so happy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, it was the worst. They came to me, they're like, we're so sorry. I'm like, oh, thank God. We have to fucking have to do this anymore. This has been horrible for everyone involved.
You're like 7 years old?
Yeah.
Your first words, thank fucking God, Mom.
I was so excited.
Really?
Oh, yeah, my father was horrible.
Oh, so you were like excited for your mom. Did your dad used to hit you?
He didn't hit me. He hit me a couple times.
With what?
His hand, his fist.
His brass knuckles? And why would he hit you?
Hit me with a blender once? No.
You probably deserved it, though.
Oh, fuck off. Bad post, bad thumbnail.
Bad YouTube videos, bad Vines, or whatever you were doing at the time.
Yeah, so anyways, they came back, and anyways, they sent me out for ice, but the ice machine wasn't very far. It was literally like right outside the door. I don't know, I think I was gone for like 90 seconds. And I came back and they were having sex.
What was your mom wearing?
I don't know, they were like under sheets. It was really awkward.
You're like, it was this beautiful waist.
It was what?
You just don't start talking about her underwear as if you completely recall it. And then you came back and you walked in on them.
And then I just stood there.
And then what happened?
Well, my dad finished.
No. And then you high-fived him?
I don't know. I honestly, I blocked it out. But it did happen. Don't you have shit like that? That you were like, oh yeah, that was fucking weird.
No, not really.
You don't have anything weird that happened that you blocked out?
No, not blocked out, no. I guess I wouldn't know if I blocked it out.
My dad was just really rough growing up, horrible. He walked me out when I was older. I think I was in my 30s. No, I think I was like 40.
Wow.
He took me for a walk once on summer vacation.
This was like, what, 2 months ago?
Yeah. Well, maybe it was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And he actually apologized for everything that he did to me as a child. It was really fucking heavy, yeah.
What did he do to you?
He just fucking tortured me like awful.
What do you mean?
You know, he's just like a really masculine guy.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
Yeah, you're a pussy. Wait, what did you do?
You'd love my dad. You get along so well with him.
We make fun of you?
Yeah.
Your 60, 70-year-old dad making fun of you with his
20-year-old boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was, and you know, he just apologized. He was like,
but what would he do?
Like,
because a dad apologizing for something means he
okay, so we were really poor.
Okay.
So like I got some new pants one day, and I was like clumsy, fat fucking kid. Like I was just not good at anything, and so
walking.
Wasn't good at walking. So I go to school with my new pants. They're corduroys, and I'm so excited. And then I just fell.
You can tell how long ago this was.
Huh?
They're corduroys.
Well, you don't wear corduroys?
No, not anymore.
People don't wear corduroys anymore?
I think they burned them after like this.
No, that's not true. They have them in like J. Crew. You buy them every fall. On the East Coast, people wear
those haven't been popping since like the Civil War.
No, on the East Coast, people wear corduroys.
No, Martin Luther King got rid of those.
Okay, so then I ripped my pants.
Okay,
and then I was like, oh, I'm so fucked when I go home because these pants are ripped. And then
because it's very special. It's like your family was like Willy Wonka. Like, you know, like when the 4 grandparents are sleeping on the bed and the Charlie and the Chocolate
You always
Factory?
reference Willy Wonka, and I never know it. It's like your one movie you go to.
And then my mom passed away. Oh, like Willy Wonka.
Explain Willy Wonka to me.
There's just his Charlie, the guy who gets the golden ticket.
Yeah.
His grandparents sleep on a bed, and there's 4 of them on this big bed because
What's
they're
he get
so
the golden
poor.
ticket to do?
The golden ticket is to
What's the movie about again? It's about a chocolate factory, right?
Yeah.
And then what happens in it?
he gets the reward at the end is he wins the chocolate factory, and he'd rather stay with his family. Because family's important to him.
Okay, got it.
It's a beautiful message.
Okay.
If you were Charlie, you'd have definitely taken the factory, though. You'd have been like, fuck this. From what it sounds like.
Gotten out.
You
should have seen how fat I was. I would have taken the chocolate factory for sure.
You would have taken and destroyed it in one sitting. Okay, so what did your dad do? Sorry.
So yeah, no. Then he.
Oh, you had the corduroy pants.
Yeah,
you
and I
ripped
had
them.
the ripped pants, and he saw him. He picked me up from school. I had the ripped pants, and he just fucking beat the shit out of me. It was awful.
Shut up. What do you do?
Fucking beat me up.
Like what? Like mentally?
No, physically.
He just took you and started punching you.
No, I think he hit me like once or twice.
Oh, so
but it fucking hurt.
Did he ever abuse you mentally?
Oh yeah, all the time.
What names would he call you?
Fucking, pussy and
Yes.
no, he never. I don't know if he called me pussy, but he just did it in a way that was like just under his breath kind of shit, and just very it was very tense. So it was always about like controlling his emotions. So it was always like, okay, he's home. Oh, let's see, let's make nice. Like I would always have to act like an adult and be like, oh, hey, how was your day, Dad? Oh. And just be on pins and needles. And you're like, okay, is he gonna flip out? Is he gonna flip out?
Like some real stepdad stuff. Like that sounds like my friends with their stepdad.
I don't know. Maybe people had shitty stepdads. This was my real dad. I think a stepdad or a dad could be this way, and so could a fucking a monster. But but yeah. So it was just very like that. It was awful.